Trump's official coin is everywhere, but the question you're probably all asking, what's next? Very important thing to note with the Trump official coin, it is most likely going to be a pump and dump. 80% of the holders come from one wallet. The thing is, they're breaking no laws because there's no regulations around it yet. If you were a billionaire, you'd probably do the same, but just be careful of this one and compare that to Elon. The largest holder is 22%. I mentioned in the other video that there could be a Trump pump. I made a prediction that we're going to see a dip on Elon before this October, and then it was going to start to rise again. I predicted that there was going to be a Trump pump before the inauguration. Now I'm starting to question whether it might not just be a Trump pump. We're in a very different time now in the crypto space than we were in 2016. When Trump took office in 2016, the crypto space was not very mainstream at all, and we saw massive new market interest in not just crypto but stocks. And that was back when COVID hit and everyone was in lockdown. We had the giant GameStop surge. You know, there's a lot more eyes on the financial markets as a whole now, and the crypto space, especially if Trump follows through and makes crypto tax-free for Americans. That could see a massive surge in market interest, especially for some mega rich people, but it's a way of them earning money tax-free. Could this new era, Trump coming into office, crypto being massive, Elon being the co-leader of Doge, all the stars could align to say that maybe we have an even earlier altcoin season this time. Maybe we don't. Maybe we still wait till October. Anyone who fucking sees the Trump coin now in the news straight away, oh, I wish I would have fucking invested in this, and they're going to look for the next best thing. And what could the next best thing be to these people? Well, who's in his cabinet? Who is the co-leader of Doge? Elon. Ticker symbol Elon, not these fucking fake ones out there. This is the original fucking Dogelon Mars coin. It has the ticker symbol Elon. To me, is one of the biggest players in this crypto itself. Not just the use cases that it has and the massive development that it's undergone in the last 3 fucking years. I've shown this site in previous videos, but look at it. There's so much here. They talk about the Great Burn as well. The Great Burn's coming soon. They're going to start destroying some Dogelon. It's not like a stock consolidation. Once it destroys some of these coins, you don't lose any of your crypto. So you hold 1,000 of a crypto and they do a crypto burn, you still have 1,000 after the burn. Stock consolidation, if they like half the amount of shares, for example, and you had 500 shares in something, afterwards you'd still have the same value of shares as long as the market hasn't gone up or down, but you'd have 250 shares. With a crypto burn, if they reduce the supply, the scarcity goes up. Yeah, we also have a metaverse. We had an absolutely parabolic fucking Trump run, and I hate using that word because people say it on fucking Reddit all the time when we've pumped about 2p. Oh, we're about to go parabolic, everyone. I have noticed something with the market, and I think it would be quite useful to some people, maybe. If you look at the trend search for the Trump coin, they match up with the chart. One spike, one spike, one spike, one spike. And I thought, oh, I'll compare this to Dogelon Mars. Full chart from August of 2021. Look at the chart, it's matching it perfectly. This is also a day candle as well. All of this movement pretty much happened today. I held all my fucking shit, and I was looking at the holders today and the people who were selling, and I was looking at their wallets, and it was quite evident to me that even these ones that say whales, I saw a whale sell today. They sold their entire position, but it wasn't at the peak. It was after it had dropped quite a bit. Now, they might be wanting to buy back in later down the line, but if I was a whale and I had a lot to play with, I mean, they had a lot to play with, but it wasn't shitloads. I would put maybe 5% up for a sell at a high, maybe 10%, maybe 20% at a high, depending on how much I had and whether I was willing to risk that amount of my bag. Because once you sell, yeah, you bring the profit in, yeah, brilliant. If you're doing it to buy back in, it's fine. If you're a whale and you've sold that amount, you can probably afford to lose that amount in your bag and you're still making profit a little bit. So I suppose it's a way of them mitigating their risk. But if they're selling the whole bag at that point in hopes to buy back in, they risk their entire bag at the price they had it at. They might end up losing more money at that point, because the market, you don't know whether it's going to go up or down, and even though things sometimes have a big up, like Elon did today, they're going to have corrections, and people will naturally try to sell at these highs and buy back in the corrections. But the problem with that is it's a risk every time. If your goal is to increase your bag size and lower your average, one of them times you might sell at a high that you think is a high in order to buy back lower, and you will end up having to buy back higher because the market didn't go down as you expected it to. Unless you're a massive whale and you're able to risk small portions of your bag, so you'll still be in shitloads of profit even if you lose it. Like 5% of their bag is worth, like, I don't know, 1,000 normal people's bags, for example, let's just say. Then yeah, you're going to have a lot less emotion drawn to that money. The problem is with retail traders is that most of us will have money in there that we have worked our fucking asses off to get. And I'm not saying that these whales didn't once work their ass off, but money makes money, and once you've got money, it's easier to make the money. So you didn't work your ass off for a lot of the money that you've got. You did well to get money in order to make more money from that money. The retail traders that are still working jobs, like myself, it's not worth doing that because you've got too much emotion. Where it doesn't matter how well you are at managing your emotions. I'm sure there's people out there that are able to do that. If you yourself can't even open the app without trembling, you definitely shouldn't be attempting to try play the market at its highs and lows to try and increase your average, especially if you're doing it with your full bag every time. Say you had $2,000 in it, you saw it go up to $4,000 and you thought, oh, I'll sell all of it here even though my target profit is way higher than this, it's like say 100x, and you decide to sell. Brilliant. If it drops by 50% again, you can buy back in cheaper and you'll get more crypto. But if it carries on going up higher, you're either going to have to get in at a higher price, so you'll end up with less shares than you would have ended up with before. So not only have you now lost money, but you're going to lose a lot more money if it reaches your target profits, and your target profit number you had before is now decreased as well. It's going to be smaller. As a retail trader, we have a lot more emotion drawn to that money, so don't try and play the markets. You shouldn't have emotion drawn to the money anyway. If people have that much in their bags and they can't look at a correction and think it's fine. I'm not going to tell you how much I have in Dogelon Mars. To some people it might be tiny, to some people it might be a lot. Doesn't matter. I want people that are watching these videos to take away, don't focus on how much you have in something and therefore how much profit you're going to make or how much you're going to lose. Just focus on the percentage differences. The crypto market, especially in the meme coin space, is always going to be volatile as fuck. And if you're trading meme coins like fucking Dogelon Mars, you can't stand a 60% increase or 180% increase without selling. You're in the wrong fucking market. And if you can't see the same on the other side, if you can't see a fucking 60% plummet and not hold your bag and average up, you're in the wrong market. You're investing in the wrong shit. Look at the name of it. It's called fucking Dogelon Mars. It's a stupid fucking name. We're in a weird point of time right now where we can literally trade this made up currency on the internet and make ourselves fucking rich. But if you don't have the fucking bottle to sit there and watch ups and downs, don't trade. Have the balls to stay until your take profit. And if it never hits your take profit and it goes to zero, whoop-de fucking do. Don't overinvest and you won't give a shit. Overinvesting is like going to the toilet at work and not checking the toilet roll. You might think there's enough, but then you have a massive shitstorm and suddenly you need to ring your mate to give you some fucking loo roll, or you're having to do the walk of shame out of the toilet and hope no one's there. It's the same with the market. If you don't calculate how much you can invest without ruining your fucking life and there's a massive shitstorm, you're fucked. That's almost the gamble you take when you're trading meme coins. Yeah, you can make informed decisions or research the crypto before you invest in them. That can only give you so much of an edge in the market. You're not ever going to be always right. Even the best traders in the world, the best investors in the world, they don't always get it right. They make shitloads of mistakes. That's the thing about the market. It's about your win-loss ratio, whether you're doing day trading or investment, because the biggest investment companies in the world still have losses. They just have a good win-loss ratio and it works for them in the investments they have.